Hi, friends. Well, welcome back. It's been another little bit. I finally got in a couple of Kickstarters and I'm excited, although I'm still in the double digits waiting on stuff. But first of all, let me tell you about this one. So this is the Romeo and Juliet deck. I Some people are going to be mad at me, but I'm going to do this anyway because you never know when these decks are going to show up on eBay, in Tarot Marketplace. They could show up in another Tarot Oracle swap, trade, buy, sell group. So I'm putting this out here because I want people to see the lovely artwork and then decide for themselves if they want to chase a deck or not. And I got to be honest, I have done this myself, watching other creators, ended up chasing down decks, and I've appreciated being able to look at the deck before I decide if I'm going to spend the money to purchase it. So that's what I'm doing with this deck. So this was a Kickstarter. It is the Romeo and Juliet deck. It is done by R.J. Tomlinson, and there were only 100 copies made of this deck. Only 100 copies, and to my knowledge, he wasn't making any more. This was not going to be available after the Kickstarter. So, R.J. Tomlinson, if the name sounds familiar, that's because R.J. did the Titanic Tarot, and then he followed up with Titanic Tarot Risen Spirits. He also did the Oz Tarot, and I have all of those, and they're fabulous, absolutely fabulous. RJ is a wonderful creator. He has a great, from the very first tarot deck he created, he opened up a wonderful line of communication with the people who were going to be purchasing, backing his decks. He took everything into consideration, and of course, as a creator, the final say is his. But he listened, and that's all we ask from our independent creators. The bottom line's up to you, but at least listen to our thoughts and ideas because we may have something to tell you that's useful. Anyway, I adore RJ. He also has a company. I don't know if he's going to do any more tarot decks, but he does have a company, Barkley Mountain, and I'm going to link that below. Fine leather work. Fine leather work at Barkley Mountain, and I do believe he might have playing cards as well. So that's something to look for too. But anyway, here we are, the Romeo and Juliet Tarot. And here is the back of the box. And it is a hard two-piece box, which I love. We pledged enough to upgrade to the rigid box, so that was great. The back of the deck reads, Romeo and Juliet is a tragedy written by William Shakespeare early in his career, about the romance between two Italian youths from feuding families. This tarot deck is designed to bring the story to life with illustrations. And of course, it is Rider-Waite-Smith based. There is no guidebook because it's RWS. I'm so excited because his artwork is delightful. I will be honest, I did this walkthrough actually once before, and my YouTube is still giving me problems, and it recorded the video with absolutely no sound. I haven't been able to fix the sound. I've done so many things and I can't fix it. So I am going to start recording like this, which is with my basic camera on my iPad. And that's how we're going to rock and roll this until I can figure out what the heck to do to get YouTube fixed. So I've kind of reorganized the cards, but here we go. These are the backs, and yes, it's shiny. It's a little shiny. It's got like a laminated coating on it. It is very bendable, very flexible, which is a great riffle material. I like that. I will tell you, these cards were printed out of order anyways. They just got more out of order because when I did my first video, I actually shuffled the deck. So, but I did separate them out. We're going to go through the minor arcana and then the court cards, and then I have the major arcana last. Okay, so here we go. This artwork is incredible. So here is our Ace of Coins. And we have the Ten of Cups, which is so sweet. I'm going to try and see what I can do to manage the glare on here. I will say that the titles are really a little difficult to read because they are small. But as most of us who have small titles know, the more you use the deck, the more you can look at the illustration and recognize immediately what it is. So these cards are absolutely stunning. The Italian architecture, the countryside. I love the fashion. I mean, we look at this Four of Coins. Beautiful, beautiful. So I am thrilled to have this deck. I actually think, oh, look, Romeo and Juliet on the water. I'm going to take this deck with me on my trip. And you will learn more about my trip in a couple of videos. Six of Coins. Cards feel fantastic. They are very slippery, slick, because of the lamination. But with wear and time, I think that'll be fine. RJ always does exquisite decks. Even though this one had to be short because he did not quite have the number of backers that he had for his other decks. I still, the quality he was able to produce is pretty daggum good, I think. The Five of Coins. I love this of Romeo and Juliet as kids. How sweet is that? The Eight of Swords. That's another fantastic card. Eight of Cups. Eight of Coins. Now we have the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Swords. I love the Ace of Cups. This is my favorite card. One of my favorite cards in this deck. Will you look at that? That is a gorgeous Three of Swords. I almost think that's got to be my most favorite Three of Swords that I've seen so far. And then we have our Three of Cups. And one lady isn't so sure. I love that. Three of Coins. 2. Look at her. Look at her face. And that dress. That dress. I love the red in here. I don't know why, but the red is just lovely. Our 10 of Swords. Poor fella. We have our 9 of Coins. And our 2. The 9 of Cups. Oh, I also appreciate this one. I love this. I love this one. The 9 of Swords. Fabulous. Need the regal dress. These are absolutely gorgeous cards. Oh, and the knights. All right, here we go. Here's the court cards. The knights on their steeds are remarkable. I love them. How beautiful are the knights? And then we have our king. And the King of Swords. Oh, the King of Cups. Oops. King of Coins. Ooh, our Queen of Wands. I love that dress. Oops. Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups. It's just a stunningly beautiful deck. The Page. Pages. And there's our Page of Cups. Okay, now, Major Arcana. You have Temperance. This is another fantastic card. Again, with the red. I love the red. And, of course, the Strength card is the Leo card, so that's one I always look for in decks. The Hanged Man. And I always turn it upside down so you can see his face. Doesn't look too thrilled. Oh, our foolish Juliet. The Empress. Our Emperor. This is a great Devil card. I love this Devil card. So good. Chariot. I love the Death card as well. Death riding a horse and jumping over bodies and our star-crossed lovers for the world. The Tower. This is also a sun card I can get behind. Look at that. Young Love. That's a good sun card. No creepy baby here. I think that is probably my favorite sun card as well. We have the Star. The Moon. I also love this, the Magician. The Court Jester. If you know, you know. We have Justice, Judgment, of course, our Lovers, the High Priestess, the Hierophant, beautiful Hermit card, and lastly, our Wheel of Fortune. I am smitten with this deck. Absolutely smitten. I love it to pieces. I'm taking it with me. I'm going to be working with it through the month. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you're one of the backers that got this deck and what you think of it. I will put all things down here for RJ. And yeah, let me know all your thoughts. And I'll see you on the next one.